The 4th of July. People get absolutely crazy in this country on this day, showing how patriotic they can be. And we're doing the exact same thing on this channel, because you're watching the top 5 most American fighting game characters of all time.
Number 5. Terry Bogard.
As the main character in the Fatal Fury series, Terry Bogard fits perfectly on this list because he represents one category. He's a dude from the streets. Born in the USA and raised in Southtown, which is kind of like SNK's fictional Miami, Terry's the classic example of an American guy designed by Japanese dudes. He's got a huge personality and screams stuff all the time. Now, while he's not quite as patriotic as some of the other characters that are on this list, he does sport costume colors that are obviously red, white, and blue, and he has a giant star on the back of his vest. You might have been made in Japan, Terry, but by God, you were born in America.
Number 4. Captain America.
I do have to admit, Captain America being on this list is kinda cheating. He's the most American son of a bitch you can possibly think of. He lives and breathes this stuff, but he's not from fighting games technically. But I cannot ignore how many games this dude is in. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, there's just so many. In fact, Captain America's perfect. This dude has made his way into so many things, practically uninvited, that he made it into this list. Damn, Cap, you good. You really good.
We Avengers will always fight the good fight.
Number 3. Tina.
She's a wrestling cowgirl. Her father is Bass, who's practically Hulk Hogan in video game form. This patriotic bloodline runs deep in the Dead or Alive series, and Tina absolutely deserves a spot on this list. I can think of no other character that is as patriotic as an upbeat cowgirl wrestler that lets it all hang out while she suplexes the shit out of you. As they commonly say in Texas, she's waifu for lifeu.
Number 2. TJ Combo.
The American dream. Going from rags to riches and becoming the best in the world. Tyler Johnson Garrett from Killer Instinct, also known as TJ Combo, is potentially one of the greatest American video game characters of all time. And that's mostly because he's a parody of Apollo Creed. Donning the stars and stripes on almost all of his costumes throughout the Killer Instinct series, TJ would find himself rising up, falling down, and rising back again. And honestly, there's nothing more American than a second chance. To recap, we have the most patriotic and American fighters. The king of the streets, Terry Bogard. The patriotic icon, Captain America. The queen of the ring, Tina Armstrong. And the American dream of TJ Combo. But let's not forget the runner-ups to this list. What it means to be truly American. Native Americans. Julia Chang from Tekken. Wolf Hawkfield from Virtua Fighter. Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat. Thunderhawk from Street Fighter. Wait, isn't he Mexican? Screw it, I'm not racist, T-Hawk. And finally, the most authentic Native American of them all. Thunder from Killer Instinct. Whoa, not that one. Definitely not. 2013. There we go, that's the one. And finally, the number 1 American fighting game character ever created goes to... Do I even need to say it? Here, how about you just listen instead? We salute you, Guile, for being the most American fighting game character ever created. Your patriotism knows no bounds and can't even stretch around those biceps. With hair so sharp it could dice a stealth bomber in two. He's frivolously protected our country for over 25 years, from homeless Japanese men, hippie surfers, Russian KGB spies, fire-breathing peacekeepers, and Bob Sagat. This one's for you, Guile.